Hello, are you missing last season's football? I am. This is what happened. United ruled the roost once again, while Mancini paid the price of being given a huge payoff deal for not winning the Premier League twice. Ferguson's gone, so too is Scholes, Carra and P never retired, and poor Mickey Owen is off to the stables. And Suarez should have been fired. An end of an era for all of the fans who have hated United for years. Can Moyes do well at all in the eyes that have barely dried terrified tears? Man City was strange all season and had lost their last season's drive. While never in doubt to finish second, they never seemed quite as alive. New signings this season have wowed us, well, QPR and Samba, the clowns. But how exactly was Michu missed out for the seasonal best player crown? West Brom had problems with Peter, who made himself look like a mug, and Malumbu lost his rag at home to West Ham, a team made entirely of thugs, because the Irons have changed under Big Sam and now just lump it forward to Andy. And although Reading were dreadful, Alf proved why he's always been handy. Sunderland saw sense to get rid of Martin, but a fascist loon in his place. Di Canio is always good value, they say, just don't mention the issue of race. Frenchmen invaded the northeast again, playing in stripes black and white, but they almost saw themselves relegated for playing like absolute shite. Everton will struggle to find a new Moyes, such are the financial constraints, and please God, let's hope they do, because no one likes Scousers' complaints. Justice was done eventually for fans in red who never returned, and shame poured over West Yorkshire Police Force for what we all finally learned. Swansea won the Cat 1 Cup, swiping Bradford aside, but let's not forget the humbling they gave to far more powerful sides. Wigan surrendered, Arsenal were lame, Villa had 2 goes at the job. But come Wembley, the Swans had it sorted and made them look like a mob. Suarez was hungry, Kenwyn berserk, Lampard scored, and now looms the shadow of Jose over where Rafa never was flawed. Southampton sacked Nigel Adkins, replaced by Pochettino, a classy footballing man no doubt, but one who can't speak our lingo. Chelsea signed quite a player in Hazard, and a danger he proved to be, to a ball boy who wasn't a child at all, but a fat spoilt kid from Swansea. Callum Mack was a real revelation, and Wigan will sorely be missed, not only for free-flowing football, but that defence that barely exists. Villa scraped by with Kids and Benteke, who every team wants to buy. Bent was forgotten, Stan applauded at each game. A truly sad goodbye. Berbatov is a sexual being, and plays with untold elan, walking about at the top of the pitch, disguising Yol's lack of a plan. I have nothing to say about Norwich, whose season was dull and mid-table. Let's hope they play decent football again and find strikers that are slightly more able. Wigan Athletic prove winners are not always the strongest of teams. Romantic, attractive, and think only attack, a recipe for FA Cup dreams. While Bale was brilliant all season, despite all those wonderful goals. Next season Spurs will play Thursdays against Romanians, Estonians and Poles, and Arsenal snuck into 4th place thanks to a ridiculous run. They broke their North London neighbours as they were once again cruelly undone. The final word, though, goes to Fergie for all of his game-changing work that has made United the biggest, the best. He leaves with a gigantic smirk.